This is a great Mayfly imitation created by Norm Norlander many years ago. He has developed innovative techniques and patterns on the Norvise. Norm was a great machinist and fly tyer. His design of a spinning vise has been widely regarded as one of the most innovative developments in fly tying.
Well, good day everyone, and welcome to another segment on the bench. Today I'm going to bring you up Norm's Mayfly. This is an extended bodied March brown that we're going to tie for you today. It's a great fly. I know Norm had this on his website many years ago. I want to bring it back to you. I made a couple little changes here, but it's basically the same fly. This is quite innovative. I feel this is tied on a needle here for the extended body. Just heated up the end of the needle there and bent it with a pair of pliers. I'll get it in my Norvise and clip it in here. We'll just get everything all tightened up. There we go. Now, there's a couple ways of doing this, like always. We're going to be using some marine goop or silicone. Was one method of just getting a little adhesion on this needle. You can also, Norm showed it in one video I know, where he did dub the body and then he used water-based cement over the top and let it dry. So that's another option if you don't have the marine goop or silicone option. There's always more than one way to skin a cat. Now I'm coming in here with this coq-de-lion saddle here. These are real nice tailing fibers down the bottom. Really nice markings. I like using those. And you can use microfibrils if you like. I am going to come off the back here with my fibers. Then we'll bring in the synthetic dry fly dubbing. Fine and dry is what this is called. Now this is pretty cool. I really was pretty impressed when I seen that. Now we see this dubbing is going to just want to take a little bite on that needle, and we'll come forward and build our tapered body. Okay, and that goes around the tailing fibers. So you can split them out a little bit. And this will dry. Doesn't take too long with the marine goop. It dries fairly quickly. Now I'm just going to slide this off the needle. You want to do that while it's still wet. I say it dries fairly quickly. I think I'm kind of there almost, aren't I? Okay, and then you can bend this up when it's still wet and you'll have the shape of the extended Mayfly body. Looks pretty realistic. Pretty easy to do too. Now we'll just clean off that needle so we got a nice clean base to work with on the next fly. Then we'll come in with 2487 Tamco hook here. This is a continuous nerve curved hook. Size 12, like I said, a fine wire hook. Works good for this. I'll bring in some 8/aught gray thread. Press the shank. Pretty simple. Well, I should have had one tied earlier. That would have been dried by now. And I will tie this extended body on the top. Cut the excess off. This is a larger fly maybe than what you want. You always want to start tying a little larger. Probably go to a 14 on this would be the right size. This could be like a green drake style, a little larger. That'd be all right. Like I said, tie in a little larger flies until you get ready for the smaller ones. Now I'll bring in some yarn here, this polypropylene floating yarn. We'll tie this back ways for the parachute post. Wrap those butts down good and come in ahead here. Get some good turns ahead of the post, and then we'll just go around the base a few times. Tighten that up. Okay. Now I'll just throw a half hitch in here. Go back to my dubbing. Oop. Shouldn't need quite that much. This the Norvise just eats this. That's the first reason I bought a Norvise was just the dubbing alone, and then you see all these other techniques you can do with it. It's quite a tool. I really enjoy using mine. Have for years, and still tying a regular vise at times too. Commercial tying, it was a must. Then we'll come forward. I'd like to do my body all at once. So I get my taper the way I like. I can look at it from the bottom, taper the way I want it. And then we'll just bring in some of our hackle here. This is a Cree Super Saddle, nice dry fly hackle. I'll just come down. This is a bit of a taper. And then what I like to do here is just cut alongside the stem. It's a little easier to attach. Doesn't pull out quite as easy, and I'm just coming around the outside of my post. And I'm just going to lash this down on the other side of the post. Make sure the stem's attached. And we're bringing some Solres thin hard resin. It's got a nice needle applicator on this. And I'll put a generous little gob of Solres on this side. Some on this side, and you don't want it on the dubbing, just on the post. And this is not the bone dry where it soaks. That soaks in. I want this nice thick resin here. Get my hackle all wound through it. Grab my light, cook that on. And you have yourself a very durable dry fly. Snip that off. Use a scissor blade to cut your thread. Come on the top here, just give your parachute post a little trim to your length. So when that is dry, it's going to be shaped exactly like that. It sits well in the water. It is just a wonderful fly. And speaking about wonderful, if you haven't had the opportunity, I've got to know Norm over the years. I was a dealer. Showed his vices at a lot of shows as well. We were on the phone many different times, like a lot of you have that knew Norman. And what a gentleman. He was a great guy to be around. Nice to see at the shows. He was very innovative. He was a machinist and and a fly tyer. So he created this spinning vise, this Norvise. Now there's others that turn. I don't know if there's anything that really duplicate what this does or not. I'm not sure, but if you ever have the opportunity to tie on one or need some help with any pointers, I'm going to do a little more segments on that as well. So I'd just like to thank you all for watching, and appreciate everything Norm Norlander has done for us. He's passed the torch on to Tim O'Neill, who's doing a great job with the company. And if you ever need anything, just get a hold of them at norvise.com. So thank you again for watching. We'll catch you again real soon.
Thanks for watching Brent's fly fishing instructional series. He can be found on Brent's YouTube channel and Sport Fishing on the Fly.